Okay, I'm out here on Uwharrie for an overnight backpacking trip, heading up north to meet some friends, so I'm stopping here for an overnight on the way. Excited to be back in Uwharrie. So the plan for tonight is to go do kind of like a loop, a big lollipop loop. So we're gonna get on the Uwharrie trail, and then we're gonna hook up with the Kiawe, and then I think it's called the Super Tree, and then back to Uwharrie. That should give me about a 13 14 mile loop. Excited to get going. I keep hearing a bunch of yelling, though nobody's on this trail because there's spider webs everywhere. There's so many spiders. I already had to pull one off my leg. But then I get to this power line and look, there's a van down there with the door open. Can hardly see it on the video, but man, hope you're okay down there. Maybe they're just enjoying the day. I'll tell you what, I am really enjoying hearing all the wildlife. It's so fascinating to me when you transition the seasons when hiking, because in the winter months it's so like all the trees are dead, there's no wildlife, it's just super quiet out. But now that it's well into spring, there's so many birds and it's so loud, and I'm here for it. Listen, I don't know, let's see if we can hear it. It's so pretty. Look at that, look at that. I don't know how much of this I can get on video. Down tree right there. All right, finally made it to the Kiawe trail. Here we go. There's these. We're gonna go down this way. So I guess we're on Blue Blazes now. Gotta figure out which way to go. I know we intersect. I guess it really doesn't matter, but it is hot. It is so hot. I'm gonna actually stop here for a little snack break. I'm sweating so much. All right, this is a new part of the forest. Last time we were here, we stuck with the Uwharrie trail. So I haven't seen this Kiawe. I think that's how you say it. I think I saw that in the book. It's pronounced Kiawe, but if that's not right, somebody correct me. So this is exciting. Embarking on a new part of trail, and it looks like it's straight up. And I don't think there's another water source for like 3 miles. Maybe a little over 3. It's so humid out here that I'm moving a lot slower than normal, and I just realized that it took me like 2 hours to go to, that's not right. Well, I was gonna say 2 hours to go 2 miles, but I have stopped for breaks, so that's total since I've been out here. Who else Who else agrees with me that peanut butter and jelly on a tortilla while on trail is the best peanut butter and jelly that you're ever gonna eat in your life? So much better than PB&J at home. Look what I just came up on. This little dude just chilling in the middle of the trail. Oh, so cute, little buddy. I'm gonna step over you, okay? I'm not gonna hurt you. You're so cute. Look at your little legs. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Oh, he's like a statue. The poor little thing's probably terrified. Okay, I'm gonna step over you. I know. Where'd he go? Oh, poor guy. Oh, he went into his shell. He got scared. Poor little fella. It's okay. I'll leave you alone now. All right, coming up on a mile marker on the map. Here is crossing Walker Mountain Road, I believe. Came up from this way, and we're headed straight up that way. Beep. It is so humid out today. I am slogging along. Do you know, who remembers the G. Stefani song, Spiderwebs? Because that's all I am singing right now. I have walked through, if I've walked through one spiderweb, I've walked through probably like 50. It is insane how many spiderwebs. I've had to start taking my poles and like, well, in front of me so I don't keep walking through them. And one of them was even like, you know how like whenever you're wearing VR goggles or whatever and something is coming straight at your face, or if you're watching like a 3D movie and it looks like it's coming straight at your face. I had a spiderweb do that. I didn't even see it until I was right up on it and the sun glared at just the right angle that I saw it like a nanosecond before it hit me, and it was like coming straight at me. Oh. And then of course it freaked me out because I saw something coming straight at me, and then it wrapped itself all around my face. Like, it was like, oh goodness. Uwharrie Trail is a shared trail between hikers and bikers, and I think that must be why I haven't seen a single campsite out here yet on this trail, where the Uwharrie one, campsites are plentiful. Look at these rocks, dude. Oh, drop my pole. So big. Look how steep this goes down right here. And then you look out through these trees. It's a very small. Let me put my poles down. Hold on. Look, there's mountains over there, which is what caught my eye. But also look, you can barely see. Let's see if I can point to it right in there. There's a river down there. I had to look at the map to see if that was a lake or a river, but here. Beep, right through there. How fun. It causes trees to balloon out like that. Is some sort of disease and then they grow through it? This little boy right there. Okay, Okay, finally coming up on the water crossing. Pretty sure this is Upper Wood Run Creek, maybe. But it's so heckin' hot out here. Pretty. And the rocks don't look like they'd be too much of a help to cross over, so I brought my water shoes. I'm gonna cross in those while I carry my trail runners. I hope this water feels good. Also, hope I don't fall, because I got my poles tucked up underneath my arm. Oh, that water's so cold. It is freaking phenomenal. Oh my goodness. Yes. Let's see. So, less than 2 years ago, well, 2 Christmases ago, I had surgery on my right knee, and then last August I had surgery on my left knee, and I've worked really hard to get back to where I can enjoy being outside again. But if you hear me complain about my knees, that's because they're still recovering. They're so grindy. Golly, look at this rock. Wow. They grind so loud still that I often wonder if they are healing properly. But they carry me along on these backpacking trips. They carry me on trail. Yeah, they're kind of sore in the moment, but they're kind of sore right now. But I'm grateful, because at least they're not buckling anymore. Whoa. I guess that caution sign was more for the bikers. Well, I did have a bike on the sign. It's more for the bikers than the hikers, because even with these bad knees, that rock wasn't too bad. I took a gamble, and it did not pay off. And I'm a little sad. I crossed Upper Wood Run Creek back that way, and I haven't seen a campsite on this entire trail yet, on the Uwharrie trail yet, until I got to that one. Well, I saw on the map that like less than a mile later I was gonna cross another creek. Don't remember the name of it, but I was like, that creek is closer to where I want to camp for the night. I'll see if maybe there's another campsite there. There's not. Update. There's not. Second blowdown. This one, this first one on Uwharrie. It goes the length of the trail. Looks like it came off this right there. The first one was on Uwharrie. Wow. What an odd place to find this slate color rock. What is this slate? And look at that little mushroom. Look. Running out of daylight, so I'm trying to move with a purpose now. It's also not as humid, so it's helping some, but me moving with a purpose is somebody else's like meandering, I'm sure. I don't even care. Hike your own hike, yo. Hike your own hike. I'm cracking up at this tree right here. It looks like an animal. You see the eyes and the mouth on the snout, and his little legs are laying out. I shall name you Frederick. Hello. Frederick. Protect this area, Frederick. Okay, I made it to the end of Uwharrie at Wood Run Road. And here's Super Tree going this way. But looking at the map, there's not another water source down Super Tree for over 3 miles, and I'm not gonna make that before I lose daylight and before I just collapse because I'm so hungry. So we're gonna just trek down Wood Run Road and see if we can find a water source near Wood Run Camp. Hopefully it's not too far down here. Wild Zora savory chicken, spinach, broccoli, mushrooms for supper tonight. It's already been sitting in my food cozy while I was setting up camp over here, and I am excited. It smells fabulous. That's what it's got in it. Can't wait to dig in. Luxury item number 2, a fan. 11 out of 10, maybe even 20 out of 10. I'm so glad I brought this fan. It was a stupid hot and humid day today, and now I get to cozy in my tent tonight with a cool breeze on me. And that is just so heckin' luxurious. Cannot recommend that enough. Morning. Just packed up and left camp. I'm still on this Wood Run Road because that's where I camped at last night. Was at a site right off of that. The map says that the Uwharrie Trail kind of runs like loops right to it, but I'm wondering if it's up there and it's not easily accessible. I'm hoping to get back on that to go back to the trailhead, but if I can't find it, I might just take this road walk all the way down because it goes to the trailhead. I'd rather get on an actual trail, but hey, we just got to get back to the car because I'm out here, so I gotta 5-hour drive ahead of me today. So today is all about moving with a purpose, but still having smiles over miles. All right, I think I made it up to Wood Run Camp, which confirms my suspicions that the Uwharrie Trail was up on that hill back there. But I see a few campsites out. Let's see if I can zoom. Like there's a fire ring. There's some fire rings over here. Looks like a nice camp. You can drive right up to it. Here, let's get in here. See what we're working with. Maybe it's a dry camp. I don't know. There's a water source nearby, but this big boy. Nice. Lots of places to hang a hammock, pitch a tent. Very nice. Wood Run Camp even has a pit toilet. That is liquid gold in the backpacking community. Well done, Uwharrie. All right, right, still at Wood Run Camp, and they hook up back to the Uwharrie Trail. And I know from my plan yesterday that this is gonna go back to Uwharrie in about a quarter mile or so. Yeah. So that, I'll hook back up on that plan. So the only thing I missed from yesterday's plan was going on Super Tree, but that was out of necessity because I was almost out of water. I was losing daylight, and so I needed to find camp near a water source. All right, we're back up where we stopped for, I don't know why I keep saying we. I think because I'm bringing you along with me. I'm back up where I stopped for a snack break yesterday, which is where the trail intersects with Uwharrie. Right here. Here we go. And I know that's a little over 2 miles back to the trailhead, so my mileage is going to be what I expected today, right at 3 miles. I'm glad I got a little bit of an earlier start than yesterday, which is easy to do whenever you're camping versus driving into the trailhead, because it's already humid out here. It was nice earlier, but now that the sun's up above the trees, it's nice and humid. It's so humid out here that I had to break out my buff. I dunked it into a stream and then put it on my head, and now it's a little bit cooler. So water soaked buff on a humid day, 10 out of 10. That van is still here today. Must be car campers. This is the blowdown on Uwharrie that I forgot to film yesterday, but I think I mentioned it after that blowdown on Uwharrie. But it's not too bad to get around, but man, it's a massive tree. Let me see if I can zoom out for it. But see, the trail goes right through there. So it's a nice little hole to get through. Made it back to the trailhead. Oh yeah. This is a good overnight, despite the extra 3 miles that I wasn't anticipating from yesterday. It's been a good trip. I was able to find a campsite near a water source before dark, and I put in, I think, 9 miles yesterday and right at 3 miles today. Made it back. This is a quick overnight. It was a really good trip. Good time. Second day in Uwharrie. Second time in Uwharrie, not second day.